I got Dorian Perez joining me, the victor, power slap number 17 over Zakir. Your face is looking better now than it did on fight night. How you healing up about a week afterwards?
I'm feeling good. I got my little Sharingan for all you anime fans out there. Yeah, fuck that. I look like one of the zombies off 28 Days Later, bro.
Yeah, we've never
I
seen
feel
you
good
like
though.
that before. We've never seen you with a hematoma on your face.
No, that's not
What?
true. I had a hematoma. I've had a hematoma 3 times, I think. I had a hematoma during that first couple of preliminary events. I had to do 2 fights, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and then John Davis was smacking me on my face, and it was already swelled up, so it swelled up even worse. Like I had a hematoma probably from like my forehead down to my cheek over here, and then against Dwayne Crespo, he broke my orbital bone, and so I had a fat eye against Dwayne too. So this one was just very localized, like up here. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, I'll tell you the problem. Like he was not hitting me exactly on my chin, so I didn't really even feel it. He was hitting me like all up here and making contact like, if I can show you better, making contact like here, right? So I didn't even feel it necessarily. He's hitting me like right in the front of my face, like in where if I had goggles on, he's hitting me like right in the goggles, not on
Mm-hmm.
the butt. That was like the difference between our strikes. Is he's hitting me hard as fuck, like in the tip of my face, just doing damage to my skin. I'm hitting him all right on the jaw, doing damage to his brain.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I mean, my apologies, man. I didn't see your face like that before, so that's why I thought it was the first time. But
Oh yeah, no, no worries, no worries.
all good. I mean, they gave Zakir that first round, and then they gave you the second and the third. Obviously, that what happened there on the first. You talked
Yeah.
about really not feeling it. I mean, you kind of seem to be in your element. You seem to be happy. You seem to be having fun up there the entire time. A lot was made of Zakir's strength going in. You know, was it more or was it less than what you anticipated it would be?
It was about what I anticipated. Like I can see people and kind of judge them. I've had 20 fights like in my life so far. So 10 fights street beefs, 10 fights power slap. So I kind of can like size somebody up and be like, okay, yeah, they're gonna hit hard, or okay, yeah, this person's a striker, or this person's really fast. So I'm like always been good about sizing people up when I see them. So I did expect that, and I expected him to be like a better striker, like faster striker, more accurate striker. Um, but apparently he's not like a boxer. He's like more like an MMA kind of wrestler guy. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's not going to be as accurate, and that theory kind of worked itself out. He like guys when they try to go like 1,000%, 100% trying to knock somebody out, they tend to be a little bit more inaccurate. So that's why I try to like kind of bring myself back a little bit, focus on not getting a foul call, and focus on like winning it by the book. You know.
For sure. And you were the victor. Like I said, unanimous decision. But let's have a little fun here. How hard does the Kier hit compared to some of the other strikers that you faced in the past? I'm gonna go. Let's go from most recent down the line. Zakir
Uh-huh.
versus Pono. Who hits harder?
Zakir hits harder than Pono.
All right, Damien Dibbell or Zakir?
Uh, so this is gonna be hard to kind of understand, but Bell is faster than Zakir, and that will make your brain jump a lot more than hitting someone who's like as strong as Zakir. So Zakir might be stronger, but Bell is more accurate and faster, and he's not stronger by a lot, really. Like they kind of hit very similar, but Zakir, like I said, not as accurate, not as fast. So like when you add speed times mass times force, that's fucking velocity or power or whatever. So it translates better with Bell's strikes.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Brian Ellis.
Brian Ellis, I think Zakir hits harder than Brian Ellis. Brian Ellis is good because he can hit with both hands. He's ambidextrous, and so he'll make you guess. That's like what's really good about him. He'll be like right on two, left on three, right on one, and then you're like, what the fuck? I'm getting smacked up over here, you know. So that's like good, but that was like the biggest challenge against Brian Ellis was like just keeping it because normally people stick to one. Like I'm right on three guy all the
Mhm.
time. I have like a left on one if I need it, but I'm a right on three guy all the time.
For sure.
So
Dwayne Crespo or Zakir?
Zakir hits harder. Dwayne 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 leads with his wrist. He's very like wrist leading kind of guy. Cups his hand, and then when it comes back, he's doing
Mhm.
that. That's why he slips and slides into my nose. So when you see Dwayne hit, he hits, and then his this shit rakes across everybody's nose. He always targets people. If you watch all of Dwayne's fights, he always targets people's eyes and their noses.
Gotcha. One last one. Darius or Zakir, who hits harder?
I don't remember even being in pain after Darius. So
Gotcha.
probably Zakir.
So
But
how's the pain feel?
that's
How's the
been
pain
like
feel right now?
that's been like 2 years ago. I fought Darius, right? So
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe he's leveled up since then. I hope so. How do I
Gotcha.
feel now?
Yeah.
I feel good. I never really had so much pain in my face. More so just swelling, a little bit of swelling. It's like harder here than it is here. But
Gotcha. Gotcha.
healing pretty fast though. This shit was
Abs-
all black and dark, and now it's pretty much gone.
Absolutely. Round two, things changed for you. You were able to stumble him the most out of any of the rounds. You set him back, and then he did the little dance, and you did the roll on the ground.
Yeah.
Everything. Was that kind of the turning point for you, the defining moment in the match? Should it be that really established that you're the better man that night?
No, I felt straight. I felt like after I took that first slap, I was like, "Oh, I'm good." Like, it's usually how it goes for me. Like after I withstand the first one, especially with guys that are more inexperienced. Guys that are more inexperienced always try to nuke you on the first one. So if you can survive their first, you can survive all of them.
Mhm.
Guys like Bell is like a strategist, so he'll not go 100% on the first one to try to lull you into a false sense of security. And then number two is his nuke. Um, So against Zakir, I knew he was going to try to hit me as hard as he could on number one. So as soon as he didn't do anything to me on number one, I was like, "Oh, I'm straight. I'm good." But with my strike in round one, I like threw it a little harder than I wanted to, and I know just by looking at Zakir, he's greasy, just naturally. No hate, no shame in the game. He's just a little more oily than most. So my hand slips off of his face, and I was like, okay, I got to be a little bit more accurate and like make sure my hand sticks into his face a little bit more. So round two and three, I like just focused on accuracy, just focused on making sure to fucking pull through and feel his face slip off of it and turn it over. So it was just an adjustment. Round one was like my fucking probing slap, and then round two and three are like the adjustments.
Gotcha. I mean, watching it back, round one, they gave to Zakir. Round two, they give to you. After that last round, I mean, fairly close. How confident were you going into the decision that you had the victory, or was there any doubt that one, you maybe go to a sudden death, or two, that you may not have done enough?
No, I thought I won. I thought I won. Normally, like I'm not as confident. Um, but even before they raise, before they, I'm really scared of being fucking embarrassed, right? So I was like
Mhm.
very confident that I won. So you can tell that, but if you go back before they raise their hands, I raised my hand before they even call me. I never do that, but I knew I had that shit. Well, I didn't take a step back. Like all my any step back I did was deliberate, and after the slap, him you can see it in his eyes. He's like not there for a second, spinning, stumbling, trying to like play it off that he's not hurt, but we all saw you get hurt, you know.
I hear you, man. Yeah, like I say, you got the victor. How hard was it for you not to be able to speak as much trash talk as you normally do
Oh no,
going
I
into
did.
the round?
I didn't stop talking the whole time. I just tried to like not cuss as much, but still like the whole time I'm making fun of him. I was like, "Look at those pants. I like your pants. Look
But
like girl pants."
what he doesn't understand, it doesn't do the same impact.
No, it's more for me. It's just like it's taking control of the situation, showing him that I don't give a fuck. You know, he might not speak my tongue, but body language and energy is like 35% of language. So he
Mhm,
understands that I'm talking shit. He understands that I'm fucking up there not giving a fuck about his presence or his aura at all. I'm imposing my presence, imposing my aura, imposing what the fuck I want to do.
mhm.
So the whole time it was like that too. Like when I took his hat, there's nothing that could stop me from taking his hat.
That's funny. There was definitely a lot of hats over there on the Saudi Arabia card. We
Dude, so
seen
many
the
different hats, dude. I wore everybody's hat. I wore a luchador mask. I wore my cowboy hat. I wore that little Jew thing that fucking Zakir wears.
mhm,
I love all the hats.
too funny. You know, did you actually learn a little bit of Russian? Did it actually mean anything, or were you just talking some gibberish?
Yeah, so suka blet means fuck you in Russian. So I was up there fucking suka blet. But yeah, it's because I'm a fan of a game called Tarkov. I don't play it because I don't have a PC, but I'm a fan of watching people play it. And all the NPCs, they scream in Russian, just nothing but insults. So that was like my only exposure to Russian shit. That and I played DayZ too. I play with a lot of on like these Russian servers on DayZ, and you pull up on some survivors and they just talk shit to you in Russian and shoot at you. So I got a little bit of experience with them. Nothing ever good.
too, too funny, man. Your experience comes from gaming. Now
Yeah,
you
my
learn
experience comes
Russian.
from that's how you connect with the world sometimes, man.
Mhm.
That's how I met my first British people. That's how I learned that British people weren't that bad.
Awesome, dude. What do you mean? They're on your side in the war, man. Like I can get the U.S. versus Russia, but Britain's always been on your side.
No, they've not always been on our side. Dude. You forget about the Revolutionary War, King George,
Yeah,
Declaration of Independence,
but like World War
Magna
One,
Carta,
World War Two, it's been a
Boston
couple
Tea
wars.
Party, the Boston Massacre.
I'm
No, no,
talking like the 1900s at least, man.
I know. I got deep nationalistic grudges that go deep with me. It doesn't even
Mhm.
matter because I'm Mexican. I had nothing to do with it.
Too funny. So you hate all the allies of the U.S. and Mexico? They're all on your bad side.
No, we're gonna unite, bro. We're gonna
Uh,
unite against the real enemy, the
who's that?
globalists. They're taking over control. They're turning the frogs gay. Damn it.
Awesome, DTP. Appreciate you, man, joining me. Great catching up. Big personality. One last one for me. I guess there's only Damien Dibbell 2 left.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I called him out right then and there. Get my words out. Uh, I think that's the only fight to make. If they want to put me against somebody before that, I have no problem with that either. Let me run the whole top 10. If he doesn't want to fight, let me run the whole top 10. Everybody can fucking know who the real champion is. You know what I mean?
For sure. Appreciate you. DTP, the legend lives on. Take care, my man.
See you later, buddy.